It's Matt for Sound on Sound magazine here at Synthfest UK in Sheffield in England. I'm here in the underground Roland booth. Roland have recently released a whole bunch of new stuff, and everything they've released harks back to a previous classic Roland instrument. This one is perhaps one of the most obvious ones. Its forebear is clearly the classic Roland Jupiter 8. We've got there are two new models that have been released: the Jupiter X and the Jupiter XM. The Jupiter X isn't here yet. I believe that's coming
next year.
Yeah, next year. Sort of spring kind of time. Yeah,
around the springtime. Yes.
Right, got it. But this is the Jupiter XM, which has already landed, and it's featuring the new Zencore synth engine, which we've also seen on the latest version of the Phantom workstation.
Yeah. So Zencore is kind of like a little bit of a development of ACB, but it's not as processor intensive. So it means that we can do things like extended polyphony ranges. So you get 256 note polyphony.
Fantastic.
And also you can layer up to 4 different synth engines at the same time. So lots of power.
Presumably that's maximum amount, and the value drops the more things you put into to play. But absolutely. But still that's a good level, and like you say, more than you would have got from the ACB.
Totally. And a lot of the development with the Jupiters was based on sort of feedback from pro artists and session musicians about things that they liked about the System 8, but wanted to see various different things. So we've got some vintage styling that was really popular, and as I say, on the Jupiter X, like an extended key range and the same really nice key bed that we have in the Phantom 6 as well.
Right. Okay.
So there's some great things like that.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And with the XM, the one that we're looking at here, it's slightly smaller keys, obviously reduced key bed, but still very playable, and lots of real-time control. Obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, it's still all the controls are still 1,024 steps like they are on the Phantom, so super detailed.
Sure.
And the way that I'd say it's great to think about the Jupiter XM is almost like a module version of the Jupiter X, but it also has a keyboard on it that you can input on stuff on there.
I guess more portable as well. So the theory is you could take it out live more easily.
Yeah.
Is it battery powered?
It can be. Yes.
It can be battery
powered. It
comes
with power supply, but if you want to run it on batteries,
you have that option.
Which is
okay,
cool.
That's great.
And it even has speakers built into it as well. So if you want to jam,
fantastic. That's on both versions. Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
So,
okay. That's
really cool.
That's
so
well, let's have a listen to it.
Yeah.
Because,
sure.
I've heard some very Jupiter-like tones coming from it. So let's
exactly.
hear some of that now. Cheers.
So we're actually on the Juno 106 engine on here, but.
Okay, so that's the Juno 106 sound. Sounds very classic. But I can see you've got various other models in here as well. You've got the Juno, you've got the JX, which I assume is either JX3P or JX8P. You've got the SH, I assume is the SH101. The XV, a module from the 90s, the XV 5080 and 3080, and an RD, which I assume is the piano.
Yes, it is, and we also have the Zencore synth library as well that's from the Phantom, so you have access to that synth engine as well, plus all of the waves as well, so you can even get things like string sounds and everything, and layer all those together with synth, so you can really make some really great sounds out of it.
Great, and you've got all this real-time control on the front panel accessible as well, so that's really good. I can see you've got an effects engine there, including the chorus, which would be great for the Juno sounds as well.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, you can have that as a multi-effect, just the Juno chorus, but you can apply that to other stuff as well.
Yeah,
so
of course.
If you make a new sound for yourself in the Zencore synth engine, you want to add the Juno chorus, you can do that as well, which is fantastic.
Fantastic.
We also have an intelligent Arpeggiator on it as well, which is another new feature. So based on how you play, the synthesizer will generate different types of backings and also drums as well with it as well.
Okay.
So the idea is to sort of make it a quite inspiring compositional tool that you can have a few things, find what you like, and then you can go and edit that in and export that MIDI, use it in.
I was going to say, can you get that on separate tracks so that you can?
Yes. You can have 4 synth parts and also a drum part, and then as I say, you can edit them and then export that data and work on your other compositions.
Fantastic. So it doesn't just generate it in real time; you can actually capture that and use it.
Yeah, completely. Yeah.
Fantastic.
So we can give you a quick example of that.
Absolutely.
So
let's see.
if we just turn this on, so based on what I play, it will change different things. So if I kind of like so it changes the rhythms and stuff, and if you play with more force and things, and we have different sort of patterns that we can choose as well. So I can change different sort of arpeggio styles, kind of like so. And this will kind of work with our. And if you find if you and then if you find something that you like, then you can then take that out of it and sort of like edit it and customize it to your heart's desire.
So you can put that into the sequencer and then edit it.
Yeah. So the sequencer is really the arpeggiator kind of thing on there, so you can kind of customize it and work on that as well. So
yeah, great. So that's great. And when is it available? It's very soon.
So the Jupiter XM is going to be available at the end of October in the UK, which is great. And the Jupiter X is probably going to be springtime, sort of 2020.
Next year.
Now.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we look forward to seeing it and reviewing it
absolutely.
very soon.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Thanks very much, Andy.
Brilliant.
Cheers.
Thanks.